Once again, I am reading the problem. An electric pump has 2 kilowatt power. How much water will the pump lift every minute to a height of 10 meter? What is given here? P. Power is given. How much? 2 kilowatt. And height is given means here displacement is given. What is given? Height means displacement. Okay. How much? 10 meter. Then ask in time. Okay. For every minute, how many seconds?
60 seconds.
60 seconds.
How many seconds?
Second.
60 seconds. Correct.
60.
Now we know what is the formula for power. What is the formula for power? Who will tell me? Yes.
Work upon time.
Work upon time.
Upon
Work upon time.
So here first we have to find the work. Now, how much work is given? Not given. We have to find it. Work is equal to your power into time. Okay. Getting it? Then power is given 2 watt. 2 kilowatt means 2 into 1000 kilowatt, 2000 watt, and multiply for 1 minute. We have to take there 60 seconds. Then multiply it. What you will get is 2000 multiplied by 60. So here we will get 12,000 joule. How much you will get here? 12,000 joule. Did you got it? How we have found here? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now work done is stored in the water. Now we have to find work done is stored in the water. So here why we are speaking about stored means here we are getting the potential energy. What we are getting here? Potential energy. So mgh. Okay. So we got here mgh. So mgh is equal to now total work done 12,000 joule. Understood all of you until this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm going to drop here some part. Okay. So due to attention. Okay. So mgh is equal to 12,000 joule. Okay. We know the m value is here given, not given. We have to find m. So m is equal to, what is there? M is equal to then 12,000 divided by g into h. Okay. So here g's value is here your 9.8 and height is given. How much height is given? 10 meter. Now divide this, you will get your answer. So if you divide this, what will you get? One minute, student. Joule. Okay, 1,20,000 joule divided by GH 9.8. So here now we have to divide this 12,000 by this 9.8. Okay. You can divide like this. You know very well how to divide. 9.8 instead of 9.8, we will take directly 98. So here we can reduce this 0. Or here we have to increase here 0. Then we can get the answer, and that answer will be there 1224.5 kg. Have you understood this problem? Yes or no? Hello, students. I'm asking you something. Okay, we have to take 98 ones are 98. So subtract this from 120. We'll get here 22. Okay. Now here we have to take this 0. 220. 98 to the 196. If you know the table, you can do it. You have to make, it's not actually directly we can make like this. 98 multiplied by 1, 98 multiplied by 2, then we can make the table of it. Okay, here 98, here 196, like this, so on you can make it. 98 into 3 will get, what will get here? 98 into 3?
294.
294. Like this, we can make the tables. Okay. So now here 196. Then how much remain here? Again 224. Then take the 0. 240. Again same. You'll get here 196. Subtract this. Again you will get here. What you will get? 240 minus 196. What will be the subtraction? 240 minus 196. It's hard for you.
44.
44.
Correct. How much it? 40?
44.
44. Okay. Then take here 44. 1 again, there 0 remain. Now 98 table you have to make it. In that we will get 98 forza.
392.
How much? 392. Here 8 remain. Okay. Now it's possible to us divide by it? No. Then we can take here. Is it correct? How much? It's 48 here. How much?
48.
Correct? No? Am I solving correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, correct.
Forza, how much will be there? 392. Correct? Then take it. 480. Then 98 Pfizer. How much you will get? Make 98 table properly, then you will get 98.
490.
We will get there 490. But here, what is the answer?
480.
480. Then again, we have to take that 4. And then afterwards, it will be 4. And then something will be like this. And then we have to write it 5 like this. Okay? 1224.5. Understood now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Can I clear this? Now we'll see the second problem. If a 12,000 watt electric iron is used daily for 30 minutes, how much total electricity is consumed in the month of April? What is given there? If a 12,000 watt electric iron is used daily for 30 minutes, how much total electricity is consumed in the month of April? Now here in second problem, what is given there? Total electricity consumed. Okay, we have to find here total electricity consumed. Okay, so iron power is given. How much power is given? 12,000. total electricity. E is equal to P into T. Now here, while we are speaking about P into T, means here we have to take total days in April. Total days in April. Okay. Now, how much power of that iron? 12,000 or 1200?
1200.
1200 into how many minutes? 30 days.
30 minutes.
How many?
30.
30.
Okay. Then, how many days? 60 into 30. Because we know that 30 minutes, 60 seconds. Okay. Series. 30 minutes into the 60 seconds and multiply by 30. Then we'll get the answer now. Divide, multiply it. What will you get the answer? 12,000 into 30. One first thing, very simple. You can do multiplication of this 12, 3, 6, and 3. Then after
36,000.
3600.
how many? How much there?
36,000. 36,000.
Very simple.
36,000.
36,000.
36. See that?
36,000.
Yes. See that what I'm telling you. 12 into 3, 36. 36 into 6, 3 is 18. 18 6 are 108. So 10 is upside. 18 3 are 54 plus 10. What will you get?
Sir, why are you considering that 3 again?
Huh?
Sir, first we have considered that 1200 into 30, that answer came 36,000.
Yes.
And now we have to multiply it by 60.
Then again 30. But here what I told you, you have to take now all zeros are there, correct? After this number, then 12 into 3 into 6 into 3 you can do like this. Means it's easy. So instead of taking all.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then what will you get here? 640.
64.
648. And then how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 5. Okay. Getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And then
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
we'll take one decimal point here. 64.8 into 10 raised to 6. With these 5 zeros and one decimal point here shifted, so that multiplied by 1 is here 10 and 10 raised to 6 we can write in the form of joule. Got it, everyone? E is equal to 64.8 into 10 raised to 6 joule. Understood or not?
Yes.
Here 1 joule is equal to, sorry, 1 unit. We are speaking about the unit. In unit form we will take it. One unit is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. We know this thing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then we can find total in units. E, somebody there, mic is on, keep it and mute yourself, okay? Now, 64.8 divided by 36. How much we'll get? Just we have seen here, see. 18 joule. 18 unit here. First we have taken about the joule. Now here we got their total power consumed by that iron with their 18 units. How much? 18 units.
18 units.
Yes or no? Anybody having doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I take next problem then?
Yes, sir.
The energy of a ball falling from a height of 10 meters is reduced by 40% how high will be it rebound? If the energy of a ball falling from a height of 10 meters is reduced by 40%, how high will it rebound? Okay, so we know that ball is when falling on the ground, it will be jump, rebound means they bounce. Okay, so that only we have to find here height. Now, what is given there? Energy of a ball at height 10 meter. Energy of ball at height 10 meter is equal to, we know that potential energy is equal to, we are writing mgh is equal to 10 mg, because already here height is given. Understood? So here like this mgh, so h is equal to 10 mg. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then let the ball rebound a height h where energy reduces by after rebound. How much? 40% reduces it. Okay, then energy at height h, there now we have to take height h dash, because it rebound, no? So we have to take energy at height h dash is equal to mgh, so there 40%, so 100 minus 40, how much will get? 60. After rebound, how much?
60.
60%. Okay, at height 10 meters, same height. At which height? 10 meter. Then we can write h dash is equal to 10 meter is equal to 60 upon 1000. Sorry, 100. 60 upon 60% means 100 multiplied by 10 mg, because we have taken the height 10 mg. Then this 0 cancel, 10 ones are 10, 10 6 are 60, will get that 6 mg. Understood?
Yes, sir.
20. Okay, so here 6 mg. Then we have to find here its meter, means how much height, distance we have to find. So then we can take directly mg dash mgh dash is equal to 6 mg. Here is height, will get 6 meter. Very simple. By statement only we can understand. When it was there 100% rebound, that time its height was there 10 meter. And when 40% reduces, means what happened? Its height reduced by the 40% means 10. 10 is your 100 and divided by, means we have to subtract this. It's simple. 100 minus 40 will get the 60. And in the form of height, we can write the divided by 6. We will get here 6 times the 60. So height will be there 6 meter. How much will be there? Height 6 meter. Got it?
6 meter.
Understood or not?
Can you please explain again?
Okay. Required another explanation. Okay, I will take it.
Sir, you explain again.
Yeah, I am explaining now. Don't worry about it. Would you read problem once again? Read the problem, please.
Sir, can I?
Sir,
Yes.
can I?
Read.
If energy of a ball falling from a height of a 10 meter is reduced by the 40%, how high will it rebound?
Okay. So energy of the ball at the height of 10 meter. So first we are going to take consideration the energy of ball. So here you can write energy of the ball at height 10 meter is equal to, we know if any ball is at the rest, what is the height, what is the energy is present in it? Which energy is present?
Potential energy.
Potential energy. So we can write 10 meter is equal to mgh. Okay. So already here height is given. What is given? Height 10 meter. Correct. So we can write here mg multiply by 10 because it's given 10 meter height. So 10 mg. Now got it? First thing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now let the ball rebound at height h dash. It will be rebound. Where the energy reduce? 40%. What reduce their energy? How many percent? 40%. Means when energy was total 100%, that time it was this potential energy 10 mg. Now it reduces by the 40%. Then at h dash we can write h dash is equal to mgh. So here 40% reduces means 100 minus 40. What will get here? 60%. Now understood? Until this 60%. And then for height 10 meter we have taken. Height was there 10 meter. We have taken just 60 upon 100 because energy reduces. Height is remain as it is. Okay. 60% multiplied by 10 mg. Now this 0 cancel. 10 on the 10, 10 6 are 60. What will get here? 6 mg. See here, from this we can write 10 meter is equal to, we have written 10 mg. Now here 6 mg is equal to, we have to write here mgh dash because height is reduces, that is 6 mg, and here you will see mg is safe, then remain h dash. Okay, h dash is equal to 6. Understood now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. Now read the third problem. Fourth one problem, sorry.
Sir, can I?
Yes, you can.
The velocity of a car increased from 54 km per hour to 72 km per hour. How much is the work done if the mass of car is 1500 kg?
Now here, what's given in the problem? Mass is given. Mass is equal to 1500 kg, correct? No? Yes or no?
Yes.
What is given in problem? Mass is given 1500 kg. Then it starts, initial velocity is given, u is equal to 54 km per hour. It's initial. Then final is given there 72, means v is given, final velocity is there 72 km per hour. Okay. Then what is given there? Another 20 seconds something is given, 20 meter per second. What is given there? Can you tell me? Now you see, u is given 54 km per hour. We have to convert into the meter per second. Meter per second. So see, 54 km means 54,000 meter divided by hour means 60 into 60. Getting it? Then this 0 cancel, this 0 cancel, this 0 cancel. Then 540 divided by 36. We are converting into the meter per second, remember. 36 on the 36, remain 18. Here 180 will be there. And then 36 5 are 180. So here you got there the speed of car initial velocity is there meter per second. Then for the 72 kilometer per hour, we have to convert same like this 72,000 divided by 60 into 60. This 0 cancel, this 0 cancel. 6 1 are 6 or 6 are 36. Then 720 divided by 36. Only 36 is there, sorry. Okay. So 720 divided by 36 and multiply 36 on the 36, 36 to the, you have to divide it, you will get 20. So this is your final velocity and this is your initial velocity. Understood up to this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 1
Sir.
minute we will take short.
Now we have to use this same, this 15 meter per second and 20 meter per second. Okay, I'm going to rub here. Now, the work done by the car, we have to find the work done by the car. So work done by car is equal to kinetic energy of the car. What is your kinetic energy of car? Then, so here we got there two kinetic energies. First is there for initial and second one for the final. So we'll take kinetic energy of final velocity minus kinetic energy for initial velocity I. Okay. So here we are going to put the formula of kinetic energy. What is the formula?
half mv square.
Half mv square. Already we know. So here for final we are writing mv square and for initial we are writing mu square. Getting it? Now this is 1/2. 1/2 is the common, so we can take here 1/2 common. M is also common, so m. Then v square minus u square. Getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now you have put the values. Mass is given 1500 kg. You have to put like this 1500 and v square. V first given there final velocity is 20 square minus 15 square. Getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now put this 1/2 as it is. Multiplied by 1500. Then 20 square 400. You know very well. 15 square 225. Am I correct? No?
Yes, sir.
Then what will get here? Subtract this, you will get 175. Then multiply by 175. Okay. Now this 2 is for your division. So 2 we can divide like this. Here we will get 750 into 175. Now multiply this, you will get your final answer. What will be the answer? Will tell me now. Do multiplication everyone. 750 into 175.
$8,750.
How much?
1 lakh.
Yes, speak. You are speaking correct. 1 lakh
1,31,000.
1,31,250.
250 joule. This is your work done. But okay, that much only we have asked in this problem, correct? No? We have to find the work done.
Yes, sir. That much.
This is our answer. 1,31,250 joule. Got it, everyone? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
The last problem. Okay, can I rub this now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now see the last problem. We'll read last problem now. I think.
Sir, can I?
Sir, can
Sir,
I?
can I?
Okay, Parth, you can read.
Yes, sir. Ravi applied a force of 10 Newton and moved a book 30 centimeter in the direction of the force. How much was the work done by Ravi?
What is your problem is given? The work done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How much displacement is given?
30 centimeter.
30 centimeter.
30 centimeters.
And force is given 10 Newton, correct?
Yes, sir. Force is 10 Newton.
10.
Yes.
And in which direction is asked here?
Direction of the force.
Direction of the force.
Direction of force.
So here see very simple problem. When force is applied on the direction of the force, means work done is applied to the on the direction of force, that time we know it's there 0 degree. Theta is 0 degree. Okay. So here we can write work done is equal to formula F S cos theta. Okay. So F is given there 10, S is given 30 centimeter, means we can convert into the in meters, it is a 0.03 meters. Is it correct? 30 centimeters.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then multiply by 1, because cos 0 is equal to 1, and then we will get the value. Sorry, students, here not 0.03, it's 0.3 only. What is it? 0.3. I am making mistake, then also you are not telling. It's not good sign. You should tell me, sir, you are making mistake here. So see, 30 centimeter we have to convert into the meter. Then very simple, 30 divided by 100. Then what will get? 0.3, not 0.03, 0.3. So multiply by it 0.3, then we'll get work done is equal to 3 joule. How much?
3 joule.
Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.